Hey guys, it's Elben back with another guide for Elden Ring Nightreign, and this time we're gonna be having a look at Revenant. Now, Revenant is a secret class in Nightreign and is essentially a Necromancer. She basically can summon the attacking spirits that draw aggro to themselves, which in turn creates a window of opportunity for Revenant to use her own attacks. Now, even though she does have a melee attack, stay away from the enemies, and that is an absolute must considering how easy to go down she really is. With her, instead of your stamina, most of your management will be for your FP and positioning. Necromancy, the passive skill. Basically, any enemy you defeat has a chance to leave a ghost behind that will then join you to fight. For this to actually have a chance of happening, it is you who must defeat the enemy. You must deal the finishing blow, and not one of your party members. That does not mean your fellows cannot soften them up so that you can finish them off. There is a massive strategic opportunity for this with bosses that spawn with minions, or those bit tougher enemies that spawn just before boss fights themselves. Summon Spirit. Summon one of three spirits, each different. One is small and fast, another big and slow, and the third one is outright stationary but packs a punch. You cannot get too far away from them or they will disappear. They actually can also revive downed allies, which is incredibly useful. The first spirit is Helen. She is light and fast, ideal for dealing with trash mobs, but can also be useful in a boss fight. Just don't expect her to last too long. Friedrich. This is your large, heavy-hitting Hulk. He will be your choice for boss fights as a tank, but due to his wide, heavy swings, he can also down adds pretty fast if they are grouped together. And the final spirit is Sebastian. Now this is a huge, stationary skeleton and the strongest of the summons. He will try to aggro enemies and has a heavy-hitting attack with his hand, but if you do trigger his, ultimate, he will be shooting that laser beam that does tremendous damage yet again. And as I said, all three spirits have an ultimate attack that they activate if you activate yours while they are still on the field. Now the final and ultimate skill is going to be the Immortal March. Now this is deceptively powerful. What it does is making you and your allies invincible for 15 seconds. You cannot die. That is a lot of time during boss fights, and also, as mentioned, will trigger your summons to use their own ultimate attacks. Best time to use this would be right at the beginning of boss fights, not only to work that HP, but immediately start building up another meter so that you can be ready with that. Again, Revenant's Remembrance is also absolute must because it enhances this skill further. So get to that quest ASAP. Now, weapon, passives, and relics. When it comes to weapons, what you need to look for is the things that give you incantations so that you can always just stay away from the actual fighting. But it's always good to have a melee weapon because sometimes it just might happen that you run out of FP and then basically you will be useless. Hitting churches and especially passages underneath them will always be worth your while. Passives and relics, look for anything that positively impacts both your HP and FP to have more survivability, but so that you are always ready to use your incantations. Guys, this is the Revenant. Very interesting class. Absolutely. Let me know in the comments what you think about the Revenant. If you are playing her already, I will be linking at the end of this video how to actually unlock her, so maybe check that out if you don't have her already, and let me know if you are just enjoying Nightreign. Guys, this is Elben. Bye bye.